Hey, what's going on out there? I would like to welcome every single one of you over to Water Your Soil. So if you're new around here, I have two rules over at this channel. The first rule is for you to always use your own discretion when it comes to credit cards and credit scores. The second rule, that's for you to verify everything that you learn, whether it's here on this channel, another channel, or anywhere. That should be a rule to life. So getting into the video, I know some of you read the title and you're probably like, what? Because I have a rule over here that I go by, me personally. It's not for my subscribers or anyone, but it's for me. I don't believe in canceling credit cards because I'm big on credit age. So I like to keep credit cards open. But in this video, I'm going to talk about why I decided to get rid of a specific credit card. And I'm going to talk about that credit card in this video. Now, whether or not you're a fan of the card is up to you. Over here, everyone is entitled to their own subjective opinion. Everyone is entitled to have their own opinion. We all have different experiences and we all have different lifestyles. However, I'm going to let you know what played a role in me canceling this card. And it had been something that I've been pondering on for a while, and I was going through the benefits, and then I was going through the cons of the card, and then I received my annual fee, and I'm like, I'm not paying this. Why would I pay this? So we're going to get into that. But first, before I get into that, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has been coming by, leaving comments, sharing my videos, and showing support. And shout out to B. B left a comment the other day on my previous video, and it was such a great comment. She was stating how she went from the 500s to the 700s from watching some of my videos and learning about credit scores and how to increase your credit score, and she ended up with 3 major credit cards. And I love hearing stuff like that. I don't think you all understand how much I love hearing stuff like that, because after all, that's the reason why I post on here. I post on here so that you all can get results. So just seeing that someone was in the same predicament that I was in years ago in the 500s, and then they worked their way up to the 700s and were able to get 3 major credit cards, that's big. And I hope that a lot of you out there, not just her, but a lot of you out there have learned from this channel and you are inspired by this channel when it comes to credit cards and credit scores, because that's why I do it. If you all learning from me, then I'm not putting out the right type of content in order for you all to learn. I strictly speak from experience, and my own experience is my own subjective opinion. What worked for me may not work for you. And on the other hand, what did work for me may work for you. So it all depends. But I still put the information out there in regard to what worked for me and what helped me go from the 500s to the 800s. So like I stated, if any others are out there that benefited from this channel, please let me hear it, because it's always good to hear that you all are benefiting from the content that I'm putting out. So salute and shout out to B. I really appreciate hearing that. But getting into the video, so the card that I'm going to talk about is an American Express card, as you can see from the title of this video. And it's more on the business side. Some of you may have a business credit card and some may not. This is the American Express Business Gold card. Now, when I first signed up for the American Express Business Gold card, I was excited. I was like, hey, 4 times points on 2 categories that you can choose. And I was ecstatic about that. And I'll be honest and transparent with you all, I didn't look into the details as much as I should. I saw that it said you'll get 4 times points at gas stations. However, wholesale store gas stations are not included in that. And that's where I like to go, wholesale store gas stations, because the gas is often less in price at those gas stations. So it really didn't benefit me, because when I first had the card, I'm going to the wholesale store gas station and I'm wondering why I'm not receiving points. And that's why, because it wasn't included. And I realized that I wasn't getting benefits from the card in that area. And then I wanted to make a big electronic purchase, and I saw that it says you get 4 times points on electronic stores. So since I learned my lesson from the gas station situation, I decided to chat with American Express, because that's always good to do. It's always good to go to the source. So I wanted to go to them to confirm. And they confirmed to me that Best Buy wasn't a store that was included in their electronics when it comes to 4 times points. So the purchases that I wanted to make were there at Best Buy. So I missed out on that opportunity to purchase electronics for my business. and it wasn't included with the 4x points. Now I did benefit from their $240 credit when it came to, you could either use it at FedEx or an office supply store. So every month I would go to Staples and I would get $20 worth of products for my business, and that came in handy. So I was using that. So that's the $240. However, the $155 credit from Walmart, I wasn't using it because I don't really shop at Walmart too often. So I never used that credit. So I was thinking over time, like, hey, I'm not really getting the value that I want out of this card. And I decided, like, hey, it may be time to downgrade, because once I received my bill for my annual fee, I was like, I don't really feel like just giving away $375 for a card that I'm really not benefiting from. So I have this big thing where I don't cancel out a credit card completely. So I decided to downgrade the card instead of canceling it. And that's always the best option for me, especially with this type of card. So I was able to downgrade to the Amex Green Business Card. Now, a lot of you probably are going to say, hey, that Amex Green Business Card, it really isn't going to get you much value at all. And you're probably telling the truth when it comes to that. However, I did not want to have that Amex Business Gold card any longer. I feel like Amex needs to add more to that card. There needs to be more benefits added to that card if you're going to do the $375 annual fee. And this is across the board when it comes to some of these Amex cards. They include some benefits that people aren't going to use. Like when it came to the Walmart credit, I didn't use that credit, so I was missing out on that $155. But that falls on me because I decided not to use the credit. That doesn't fall on anyone else because it's my job to read through the card benefits thoroughly. And when I first considered signing up for the card, it was enticing. I was like, hey, that $155 Walmart credit, I can use that. But after all, I decided to not even use it. Now, I do have an Amex Platinum card, so that played a role in me not using some of these benefits. But I decided to downgrade. I got rid of the card. I don't regret getting rid of the card. I highly doubt that I would go back to it in the future unless they add a lot more to it. Yeah, the 4-point categories are cool, but as I stated, there are a lot of ins and outs to it. You get to use 4 points on electronics, but it can't be at a store like Best Buy. And hey, you get to use 4x points at gas stations, but it can't be wholesale gas stations. So I decided to get rid of it. Let me know if you have this card or you're considering getting this card. Let me know below. It is one that I'm not going to consider going back to in the future, as I stated, unless they make more changes. But I just wanted to make this video in terms of transparency to let you know, like, hey, I did downgrade this card and get rid of it, but I'm with the Amex Green Business Card. But I just wanted to make this video. I do have an active poll, so be sure to stop by my channel and take my active poll. The way how you do it is you click on my profile picture. It's going to take you to the home page. Once you're on the home page, you're going to see a section that says post. Under the post section, you'll see my latest poll as well as my previous polls. Be sure to participate in them. But anyways, if you're new here and you're feeling the vibe, this is Water Your Soil. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on all notifications. That way you don't miss a future video because I post often. That's clicking on the bell that you see and selecting all. Also, this goes to every single one of you, my subscribers included. Be sure to hit the like button. It literally takes 1 second. It lets the algorithm know you support this video and this channel. I appreciate every single one of you for stopping by, commenting like B did and showing love, hitting the like button, hitting the share button. I appreciate it all. This is Water Your Soil, and I'm out. Hey, what's going on? This is Nell from Water Your Soil. So as someone who went from a 549 credit score all the way up to the 800s, I decided to share the same information that helped me go from poor credit to excellent credit. This book is titled Strategies to Master Credit. I put everything in this book, everything that helped me go from poor credit to excellent credit. All of the information is in this book. So I want you all to purchase this book. A lot of you have already purchased it, but it's available currently right now on Amazon.com and also MasterCreditBook.com. It's titled Strategies to Master Credit. You want this book. It has all the information needed in order for you to go from poor credit to excellent credit, or just simply maintain your good or excellent credit score. So get the book ASAP. And if you want something more in depth, you could take the course over at www.wateryoursoil.com. It's more in depth. There are actually chapters in this course, and it walks you through basically how FICO credit scores come about and how they're determined. And really, once you learn how FICO scores come about and the concept of credit scores, then you're pretty much on your way to either going from poor credit to good credit, or just maintaining a good or excellent credit score. So if you want something more in depth, I have the course over at www.wateryoursoil.com. All right.